Hi. So, don't you want to live a long, healthy, fulfilling, active life? It's so important to do the right things now, not only for our present lifestyle, but for our future also. We must eat healthy to get proper nutrition to live a life of feeling good and having energy to be able to be active and enjoy the good things in life. Dr. Mehmet Oz, he's a renowned heart surgeon. He initially did appearances on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and now he has his own show. And he did this eye-opening presentation, which I want to share with you. This is an artery to one of your hearts, to your heart rather. And this should be clear, but as you can see, this is all this stuff that's in here is all filled with fat, and that's clogging your arteries. So that's pretty nasty. So I'll tell you about some things that you can do to avoid this before you reach this critical stage. And it's all about choices. It's important to eat a well-rounded, nutritious diet to be able to live a quality lifestyle. You want to be able to have fun, and you need to have energy, feel good, and have a clear mind. According to my book, The Personal Nutrition by Marie A. Boyle and Sarah Long, it's from my Barton Nutrition course that I took over the summer. The first thing you can do is go to mypyramid.gov to get the daily nutrition you need from each of the food groups. You plug in some answers to some questions about yourself at this website, and they give you a food analysis to fit your body type. And the food is categorized with greens, veggies, fruits, oils, milk, and meat and beans. And there's also vegetarian choices, but they'll give you a selection of foods to choose from all of these foods, and different foods from each category, and it makes it really easy for you to pick out what you want to eat for the day. And the pyramid reminds us of how much each food group to eat daily. And if you don't get your proper nutrition, you are forcing yourself to feel sick and sluggish often, and possibly get diseases, which I'll explain later. So when you get the proper nutrition, your results will be satisfying. If you continue if you continue to get what you need daily, you'll feel the results for the rest of your life. So you need to definitely get the proper nutrition every day, according to the pyramid, whatever you figured out for yourself. Eating too much junk food can make you feel nauseous from all the sugar and the added artificial flavors. And according to Dr. Oz, who was mentioned earlier, he stated that your daily saturated fat and trans fat intake should be less than 20 grams per day. And I have this box of Entenmann's Poplums, and the fat grams on here are 14 grams for 4 of these little things. So if you have 14 grams of saturated fat, and if you have a little bit more of this, then that's more than your daily intake of what you should have for saturated fat in order to keep your arteries clear. Then you should not have that as much as that says. So that brings me to my next point, that you can avoid extra sugar and artificial flavors by cooking meals at home. And there are many reasons to cook meals at home. You know what you're eating when you make it yourself. You can control the ingredients, and if you know you're allergic to certain foods, you can be sure that they are not part of your ingredients. When you cook at home, you eliminate that risk. And it's cheaper, because if you go to a place in town here called Rosie's, it's a little diner, you can get an egg and cheese sandwich for about $8 and a nice tea. But when you cook that at home, you can make that for less than $2. So you save a lot of money that way. And you'll also have quality time with your family, and the ambiance allows more conversation because it's quiet in your house versus when you're going out to a restaurant. And you can also control the portion sizes. When you go out to eat, the portion sizes are very large. And if you choose to avoid nutritious foods and you choose not to control your sugar intake, you can develop type 2 diabetes. And that's completely controllable if you do not have a history of that in your family. So type 2 diabetes can be eliminated through diet and exercise. And what happens with type 2 diabetes is the fat surrounds the cells of the cells in your body, and it makes your cells resistant to insulin. So without getting insulin into your cells, you're not getting the message that you just received calories, so you always feel hungry, and you keep eating and become obese. And this can all be avoided by the choices that you make. You can also avoid taking pills, say for cholesterol, unless it's part of your family history. But if you have high cholesterol due to what you eat, then that is completely avoidable. And why would you want to take a pill, take a medicated pill that could have side effects on your body when you can just do it naturally by eating what you're supposed to eat? And there's no side effects to eating good food. And then you can get your cholesterol checked, and then you can stop taking any medicine that you might have. And so to wrap this up, we must eat from the information we received on the food pyramid and get most of our food from home cooked meals if you want to avoid avoidable diseases like type 2 diabetes and not take any cholesterol pills. You also want to have that vibrant, feel good life, and I have made the commitment and I'm asking you to do the same. If you do not act now, not only at this present age will you be unhealthy, but you can look forward to a future of illnesses. And who wants that? So I am urging you to please make the commitment for yourself, and if not for you, then for your children or people who love you and the people who want you to be around for a long time. And this is what your artery should look like, nice and clear, not gooey like that other one. So thank you and good night.